Chapter 6, Worms and Trash. When the bell rang for the end of lunch, Chloe was about to throw out all of her trash. "Wait," said Jessie, pulling her back from the trash can. "Remember, Miss Whooshy said we're supposed to bring in all of our trash back to the classroom." "But it's sticky and gross, and it's going to make my lunchbox all stinky," said Chloe, wrinkling up her nose. "You're such a princess," said Jessie, shaking her head. "Just give me your trash. I'll carry it for you." When we got back to the classroom, Miss Whooshy had put some newspaper down on the floor. "Please put your lunch trash on these papers," she said. We all pulled out our trash and piled it up on the floor. "Wow, that's a lot of trash," said Jessie. "You can say that again," I said. "Think about what you throw away every day at lunch," said Miss Whooshy. "My sandwich bag," said Jessie. "The wrapper from my granola bar," I said. "My napkin," said Max. "I didn't even know he used a napkin," I whispered to Jessie. Jessie giggled. "The bag from my chips," said Robbie. "Now think about how much trash every school collects in one day," said Miss Whooshy. "All of that goes into landfills." "What is a landfill?" said Chloe. "It's a big hole in the ground where we all throw the trash that the garbage people collect," said Miss Whooshy. "There are a lot of landfills," said Robbie. "Yes, there are," said Miss Whooshy. "If we aren't careful, soon our planet will be covered in trash, and this pollutes the air and the water." "That's disgusting," said Chloe. "But what can we do?" said Jessie. "All of this trash does not have to go into the landfill," said Miss Whooshy. "What do you mean?" said Max. "Well, some of this stuff can be recycled," said Robbie. "Now you're on the right track," said Miss Whooshy. "If you have anything that can be recycled, then put it over here on this paper." "I have a water bottle," Max said. I leaned over to Robbie and whispered, "I brought a reusable water bottle today. That was number 4 on the challenge list." "Me too," Robbie whispered back. "I have the plastic container from my applesauce," said Jessie. Max poked Chloe. "Hey, Ding Dong, you have something that goes in the recycling pile." "Keep your dirty little hands off of me," said Chloe. "None of my trash can be recycled." "Yes, it can," said Max. "Oh, yeah? What?" said Chloe, glaring at Max. Your yogurt container." "No, it can't." "Yes, it can." "No, it can't." "Yes, it can," said Max. "Enough, you two," said Miss Whooshy. "Yes, Chloe, your yogurt container can be recycled." "Well, my mom never recycles them at home." "Now that you know it can be recycled," said Miss Whooshy, "you can tell your mom." Jessie picked up the container and put it in the recycling pile. "Thank you, Jessie," said Miss Whooshy. Jessie smiled. "No problem. This is fun." "Now, is there anything else we can do with this trash?" asked Miss Whooshy. We all stared at Miss Whooshy and shook our heads. Well, all of us except Robbie, the science genius. "We could compost some of this stuff," said Robbie. "Hey, Brian," said Max, What's compost?" "You'd like it," said Robbie, "because composting uses worms." "Cool," said Max. "Ew," said Chloe, "I hate worms." "But they help make the soil really good for planting," said Robbie. "That's right," said Miss Whooshy. "If you have a compost bin, then you can throw some of your food trash in there, like this leftover sandwich crust or this banana peel." "But isn't that just like throwing it away?" I said. "Not exactly," said Miss Whooshy. "If you throw the food scraps in the compost, then the worms break down the food and use it to make really rich soil that is good for your garden." "Cool," said Max. "I wish I could see one." "If you want to make a small compost bin for our classroom, I can show you how to do that tomorrow," said Miss Whooshy. "Yes, yes, yes," we all said. They are really easy to make. I'll bring in the bin. The bottom has to be lined with newspaper, so if you could all bring in some newspaper to make the worm bedding, that would be great. "I have lots of newspaper in my recycle bin at home," I said. "Me too," said Robbie. "Besides," said Miss Whooshy, "recycling is number 1 on the Earth Day challenge list. If you bring in newspaper, then you are one step closer to becoming a member of the green team. Remember, the challenge ends tomorrow." The challenge! I was having so much fun today, I almost forgot about the challenge. Time was running out, and I still had 4 more things to do.